chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for making it. But these narcissists that are involved in your life, they realize now. They realize now. They know there's no comparison to you. Okay? They thought that life was gonna open up for them and be better. They really thought that this was a wise decision, a clever decision, a good move for them to make. They believed that they could transition a monkey branch to this new supply and everything's going to be fine. But it's in the wording, monkey branch. You can't let these narcissists that have jumped to someone else affect you. You can't let it affect you. Honestly, they know. They're not going to come and tell you. They know that this person is not on your level. You see, I don't know exactly where you're at, but a lot of you know, some of you might not realize yet, but what happens is on the journey is the more and more you heal, the more and more self-love you feel inside yourself. And it's not that you're getting egotistical or big-headed or anything. It's just you reach a point that you know, hang about. No one's doing the things that you did. No one's doing the things that you did. And this narcissist has ran into toxicity, has run into a user, this is what happens when you monkey branch. Okay? This impulsive behavior, this risky behavior, this is what lands them in trouble. So now they know there's no comparison. You become that benchmark, that point of reference for the rest of their days of who they compare to. Okay? It was, you have such a bright aura. You have such a powerful aura. Okay? Your presence alone, it does regulate the narcissist emotions. It keeps them in check. They feel healthy. They start to die out without that potent level of supply. Once they've had it, they need it all the time. Okay? Or they need better. But they're not gonna find better. Okay? And they will go on a quest and search to try and find better. But ultimately they know, with all these people they encounter, no one compares to you. There is no comparison. Okay? This helps you heal. When you reach this point, of knowing that the narcissist is not gonna find better than you, you've done a lot. That's what you should focus on, the things that you've done. I'm not saying you're perfect, but you've done a lot of decent things, a lot of good things for this narcissist. You supported them, you helped them. They're not going to find that level of care and support from other people. They're just not going to find it. And they feel a sense of lack. They do feel a sense of lack with other people. So, honestly, it's about developing a knowing. I know this isn't going to happen instantaneously for you. But some of you are already there. Some of you have seen the signs. Some of you know already. But please, what I want to address is, don't just leave it down to a hoover, them hoovering you, or anything like that to make you realize your worth, okay? I can understand it having that impact. If a narcissist tries to hoover you, you reject them, it can have that impact because you're seeing it right in front of you. But please remember, narcissists are very stubborn. They don't want to make you aware that they know they fucked up. They really don't want to make you aware. They really, really don't want to make you aware that they fucked up. Okay? A lot of them. Some of them, I can't rule it out, will actually inform you they made a bad decision. They'll try to worm their way back in your life. But many of them are stubborn as anything. And they don't want to let you know. Okay? So it's about you developing the knowing. It's about you having the knowing, being aware, being conscious of the fact that this narcissist is suffering without you in their life, that this narcissist can't find someone that compares to you. There is no comparison. Have that as a knowing when you go about your healing journey, when you navigate through life, when you start to find your blessings and things like that, and you have this knowing. And what you'll see is, from this encounter with the narcissist, you branch off onto a new path. Yes, you're hurting at first, but you emerge through that, and you'll start to see blessings manifest in your life. You'll start to see things open up to you. Like, your life will take a direction that you wasn't anticipating. Like something will come into your life, so be it a job, some career move, different things will come into your life. And I know you might not see it now, but it will happen. And you'll be going in a new direction, and you'll realize that you would have never gone in this direction had this narcissist stayed in your life. And then you also have the knowing that they're not getting the level of supply that they had with you. So it gives you, like, you feel complete. Okay, it's not that you want to see them hurting and suffering and punished and whatnot, but it's knowing that the stupid idiot narcissist finally gets a reality check, finally realizes what they lost. They have to go through the motions, though. That's just what they have to do. They are impulsive. They do risky decisions, risky choices and things like that. And they traded what was so special, which was you, for some dusty new supply. They traded it. And they're conscious of the fact that they traded, the diamond for some trash, right? For some rubbish. They're conscious of that fact. Okay, so don't let none of their portrayal affect you. All of you collectively from this point forward, stop looking at their social media as well, because that's something that keeps you plugged in. I want you to go about this journey not looking at their social media, focusing on the things in your life, having this knowing. Like your self-love it grows, okay? Because you realize that you do a lot for people, and not everyone's worthy of your time or your presence or your words or anything like that. People are not deserving of it. A lot of people are not deserving of it. So you start to learn who to give your time to, because they didn't deserve to have your time. They did have your time, but they didn't deserve to have your time or your presence or your energy or anything like that. But they deceived you, and that's what it was, right? But you can extract some beauty from the situation and some wisdom and some knowledge, and you can propel forward in your own journey and become such a better version of yourself anyway. And that's gonna make them pissed that you'll become an even better and stronger, and you've rebuilt yourself from the complete mess that you may have been in initially, and some of you might be in right now. Okay, so please don't, like I said, don't wait for the hoover just to justify what I'm saying is true. Okay, please have this as a knowing. And I'm telling you, when you go in the direction of healing, you're forgetting about the narcissist. You're not even thinking about them. This is when they pop up. It's like they feel you moving forward. It's like they feel you getting on with your life. And this is like when they pop up, and then that can settle it for you. And then you'll know what I'm saying is true. Because I've seen the comments section many times. People have said they used to hear me say this. And then I saw one the other day, actually. I can't remember the name of the person. But they used to hear me say this about the narcissist reaches out and things like that, and they used to think, okay, don't know, like they didn't fully agree, and then they've seen it happen in their own life. Okay, so learn from other people's experience, of what happens with them. Okay, this is what happens with narcissists, and when they lose a chosen one, genuine soul, or empath. And even if you're discarded, the same applies. Okay, even if you're discarded, they will still feel your loss, feel your absence. Okay, and they struggle even more, really, because they've made you out to be something. Like they've made you out to be good for nothing, and really they desire you, and they find themselves stuck between that reality. They find themselves stuck and unable to break from that. You see? So just realize this narcissist knows there's no comparison to you. I'm not saying you're perfect. I'm not trying to make you big-headed or anything like that. It's just there's different levels, and what you've provided for them, they can't find elsewhere. It's not easy to come by. People like you, what you did, it's not easy to come by in this world. It's a sad state of affairs in the world. That people are so phony and fake and stuff, but honestly, they know that you're real, they know that you're true, and they also know that no amount of manipulation they do with these new supplies is ever gonna produce the supply source they got from you. So anyway, I
I'll be back for another video soon. Peace.